Hello? This thing on? Hello? Gabby, are you there?
What? Hi? Hello?
Oh, hey.
Oh,
I think we're
hi.
on. Oh, shoot. Premiere
on?
time. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Let's start. Oh, my gosh. Hold on. Here we go. This is not the podcast you're looking for.
If you're looking for the same content by the same old people,
Then you're on the wrong podcast. This podcast
has
life form. Stache and Lash. Welcome to our premiere, everybody. Here again, or actually for the first time. First time. Lash and El Z. I think we need to work on our titles here, Lash. I need to put Stache. I don't know what happened to my name there, but hey, welcome, G. How's it going?
Oh, I'm good. I'm excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. Welcome, everybody, you beautiful people from the internet. Welcome to the Stache and Lash Show. How are you, my friend?
Stache and Lash Show. Well, G,
Yes.
first of all, I got to give you kudos because, first of all, we made this happen. You were just a rock star, and you're just promoting the heck out of it. And I don't know how you did it, but you made me look pretty good. Like, I actually look pretty good on picture.
Come
I don't know
on,
what
you're
you
my
did.
brother. You're my brother. Like, we look amazing together. We have amazing chemistry. And yeah, like, this is way overdue, I think.
Yeah.
And it was meant to be, in my
Yeah.
opinion. It was meant to be. Like, all the feedback we got about how good we look together and how amazing we get along and how good chemistry on screen we have. So this had to happen. So people, you are very welcome.
And thank you. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
telling us, like, hey, this is going to work, right? So it's going to work.
Exactly. Thank you for watching. And
Yeah.
because you are watching right now, right? Right?
It started. It's 12 o'clock, like we said. So, hey, again, thank you again for watching us. It's long overdue. So let's go ahead and, for the folks that don't know us, which is, if you're watching, you probably know us. But if you're new or you're watching later on, just introduce and tell you a little bit about us. So I'm going to go with the lovely Gabby first. G, what's up?
Okay, G. My name is G, Gabriela, but G for our internet friends, or the Lash in this case. My name is Gabriela. I'm from Mexico City, raised and born, and I am a sports junkie. I am a mother of twin boys, like 6-year-old twin boys. I am a yoga enthusiast. If whoever is watching follows me on IG, you will know this. And I am a crazy horoscope lady, so don't be surprised if an episode is dedicated exclusively to horoscopes.
Okay.
Nice to meet you all.
Gracias. Thank you, Gabby. Wow. Okay. So the crazy horoscope lady. So yes, I need your advice.
I know a couple of people that are going to be like, ugh, like
Otra?
eye rolling.
Another one? Yeah.
Oh, what?
Another one. I don't believe. I mean, I think they're fun, but we'll talk about that.
We'll
'cause
talk about that.
I'm
I'm
going to
sure.
challenge you and ask you a bunch of questions because they're
Bring
fun.
it on.
They're
Bring
fun.
it on.
Pero
Bring
you know
it
what,
on.
Gaby? Mucho amor. All right. So let's go into myself. So my name is Z, also aka El Sargento, aka the Stache. But also, my real name is Manuel Alberto Tiogo Gonzalez de Guadalupe. You're welcome, internet. Call me Z. But this is great, Gaby. So a little bit, you saw this in IG. Super soccer fanatic. I'm even a sports junkie. Why not? But soccer is king for me. I live in the U.S.
I know.
I live in the U.S. and soccer is king for me. Not the rest of the U.S., but soccer is king. Yo. And of course, la selección mexicana is near and dear to my heart. But besides that, I'm a family man. I have 3 teenage kids. I have a daughter who is 17. Please help me,
That's
God.
right. Yeah, that's right. He has 3 kids and a teenage girl.
And a teenage girl. So, yeah, a moment of silence and all your positive vibes right now. Okay, and also, I put down this is always controversial. I said that I'm a Marvel fanatic as well, but the movies. I love my DC comics, the DC characters, but the movies have sucked, and people are gonna hate me for that. But I don't care. The revenue, the amount of fandom that there is, and everything around that, it just proves it itself. I'm sorry, I hate to say it, but Marvel movies are better. So that is a little bit about me, Gabby, and you're gonna get to know more about us. This is a little teaser about me and you and you and me.
Exactly, and they're going to know so much about us when the episodes keep coming, because this is going to be so much fun. We're going to have like a lot of serious talk here and there. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to talk about what's going on, like everywhere, and what's happening around the world, or what is concerning us at the moment. So this is going to be so much fun. It's going to be about a lot of things.
Yeah, and not only is it about us, but it's about you. I want to hear what's important to you, and if you want, I mean, who knows? If we continue to, hey, maybe if you want to know your horoscope, Gabi will give it to you. She will be their guru. But if you have questions, if you want to say, hey, I want to know about this, right? Or I'm concerned about this, we can, put that in our IG page, put that in our YouTube page, and let us know what you want us to talk about, and we will bring it up. So that is our goal, right? It's about a dialogue, a conversation between two Mexicans living in Mexico, the motherland, and the U.S. in our perspectives. Keeping it real.
That is going to be so cool, because you were born in Mexico, but you now live most of your life in the USA.
Most of my life, yeah.
And that's going to be interesting to see how, or you still have like this Mexican things going on, and how you relate to some. I mean, you already talked about the Selección Mexicana and soccer in general, and it's going to be like very interesting. And I'm going to say, like, stay tuned for next episode, because, my friend, what are we going to talk about next episode?
We're going to talk about La Independencia, Mexican Independence Day, and it's definitely celebrated, the differences, how we celebrate it here versus how you celebrate in Mexico. What did it's going to be just after, but we'll talk about, hey, what did you do? What's tradition for you?
Yeah.
And just kind of just talk about it, because
and the things that you do over there, being Mexican but in the USA. So that's going to be like very interesting. Like, if you have like traditional food, if you listen to traditional music, like do you have El Grito anywhere? Like, that's going to be interesting. And also here, like, what do we do in the city,
Yeah, 100%. And speaking of that, I mean, what are you drinking today?
What the hell am I drinking? Okay,
hold on, I gotta change the background. Since we're talking about, what are you drinking? We're not sponsored.
We're not. That's what like. Okay, so this is beer.
It's Sol.
Clamato, yes.
Oh,
yes.
I can't have Clamato, Gabi. Oh my gosh. Me da. I get heartburn. Soy viejo.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
no. I am older than you, by the way. That's another episode. I'm older than him.
Yeah, we're gonna get another episode. Like, what's her secret to staying so young? Because people get us confused and they always think that I'm the oldest. Maybe because I'm more mature. All right, so so let's change the background. Actually, I think this is more of a background, because it's talking about who from our background, but also here in the U.S. it is Hispanic Heritage Month. I don't know if you heard of this. Do you know that?
I have. Yeah. Not too much, but I know. Yeah.
You know? Okay, yeah. Hispanic Heritage Month. It would be weird if that was celebrated in Mexico.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly.
Do you guys have? Do you have American heritage, like U.S. Heritage Day?
No. No, not at all. Not that I know of, but I don't think so.
I think that's just like unique. We have every Heritage Month possible here, which again, I don't complain. That's another episode, because there's certain things that people that we see as appreciation, and other things that we see as that's kind of wrong, bro. Like, don't make fun of us.
Mm-hmm. So maybe it's because in the US there's like a lot of people from everywhere, and it's easier to do like this kind of celebration holidays about certain heritages of countries or whatever. But here is like, we do have different people from different countries, but it's not like so to make a celebration about it,
Yeah. Well, I think that's another, again, this is great, because what we're doing right now is we're starting to just start throwing stuff out there about different things, the topics already. And one of them is also, like you said, Mexico, yes, there's a lot of, indigenous, Aztecas, indigenas, but also, the Spanish influence, but there's a lot more than that. So maybe talk about the different types of heritages that are out there, or just, again, what kind of diverse or people you see across. And you're in Mexico City, so you see a lot. It's a metropolitan city.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So that's another one. Let's put that down.
Yeah,
Take a note, por favor.
we're taking notes right now. Yeah.
A good thing it's being recorded. We can just go back and watch it.
Yeah.
We'll have two people to watch it, Gabi. So there you go. So all right. So let's talk about how we met. So we definitely have set the stage. What are you gonna expect? Again, two Mexicans talking about our perspective and our lives in these two different countries. But how did this start? Because we said long overdue. So I don't know, Gabi, how did this start? I want to hear your side, and then I'll color my side, and then we'll go from there.
This is my side of the story. So not so long ago, I started
in a galaxy far away.
In a galaxy far away. That's another episode, by the way. The Star Wars freakishly
episode
thing we have going on. Yeah. Okay, so not so long ago, I think it was last year, I noticed. Okay, so I've been tweeting and talking about Mexican soccer like forever on Twitter, and suddenly I just came across a bunch of accounts and people that talked about Mexican soccer but in English, and I was very intrigued, and I started following a bunch of people, and one of them was VS Army. And if you don't know, VS Army is a organization that keeps Mexican Americans aware of all the Mexican soccer activity in the U.S. So it's amazing. C can tell you more about it in a couple of minutes, but it's amazing. And I was like super intrigued and super interested. And I was like, who are these people? And I started following a bunch of people. And of course, I started following C, Sargento. And we started talking here and there. And one day he was like, hey, you're Chiva Hermana, because we both follow the best team in Mexico. Thank you very much. And we started talking here and there. And eventually it came up that, hey, do you want to be part of the podcast? And that they invited me, C and Coronel, which, my friend Coronel, we miss you. And I hope we can see each other someday in some game. And they invited me to the podcast, and the rest is history, because we had so much fun, and it was a great episode. I think it was a great episode. I had so much fun. And then C was like, hey, I'm going to have a guest, and I need a co-host. Can you please help me out? I was like, sure, of course. And I mean, it's been like 5 times already that I have been a co-host, and it's been amazing. It's been so much fun. And the fun thing also is that we started getting a lot of feedback. This is not a lie, about people saying, hey, you guys look amazing. You get along so well. You have a lot of on-screen chemistry. You should do something together eventually. And I was like, hey, okay, you can carry on with your side of the story, my friend.
I'm like, I mean, that was our episode already. I'm like, okay, there. I like how she went before the episode. She's like, okay, you lead. And I'm like, now I know why, man. Come on, you talk. You okay?
I'm sorry, I'm the crazy one. Remember? I'm the crazy.
There's gonna be a whole episode when we're just all we're gonna hear is Gabi-isms. So
exactly.
All right. So let me just add a couple things there. So yeah, perfect way to set the stage, right? So a couple other things. So yeah, I started seeing this crazy horoscope lady start following us, and I'm like, oh, she looks interesting. I mean, you saying some very, very interesting, entertaining posts on Twitter. Eventually, started stalking you on Instagram and then doing everything. But it was really cool. And I think some of the things that I started noticing is that we had some things in common. Where I was just like, oh, she likes Chivas. Oh, she likes like ghouls and haunts and those type of things. And I would just comment on a couple things. One of the posts that she had a picture of these old femme fatales. I don't even recall them, but like Elvira and Morticia, yeah, these historic
Lily Adams, yes.
And I was just like, oh, cool. Yeah, I always find that stuff fascinating as well. I thought that was really interesting. I knew them all except one. And then I go, who's the one on the right?
The other one? Yeah.
And she went, Vampira. And I was just like,
what? Duh.
And I was like, okay. But that is when I was like, okay. Then she responds, and she's funny and witty. And I'm like, okay. And then that's where I was just like, you know what, Coronel, we should invite Gabi. And he's just like, oh, yeah, she's been stalking us, man. I'm like, oh, no, she has. She's been fanboying on us. And then we're like, all right, I think she'd be very fun to have. And, of course, we found out Chiva Hermana. So we're like, of course. And then, again, everything is history. So since then, it's just been one thing after another. Again, this is not going to be a podcast that we're just like constantly and like agreeing. I mean, we disagree on a lot of things, the Yankees and 49ers. But, you know, again, those are the things that, you know, we're going to talk trash about too. So, you know, we're not going to hold back. And Gabi is the crazy horoscope lady. And I'm, you know, I'm the voice of I'm the voice of the people, you know.
You're the science, like the factual guy. And I'm the crazy horoscope, astrological person.
well, here's a great example of the differences, right? Like look at, I'm wearing button shirt, like I'm bien profesor looking, and Gabi has this like poster of a devil lady in the back, and also quick update, Gabi, I saw that you got some new ink.
I'm just coming back from getting a brand new tattoo. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, that's amazing. I love it. Shout out to Diablo. I have a bunch of stories about him right now on my IG. He's amazing. He's great. He's a great tattoo artist. And yeah, I got this because it's a memorial tattoo. It's for my grandma who passed last year, and her name was Florencia. And this is a flower. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a flower, and I'm so happy to have it with me.
Well, again, if you want to see it, I mean, I think you posted, you know, a story of it, or you know, on your social media, right? Of you getting it. I think when I noticed, you're like, it's happening again, or I'm doing it. I'm like,
I did it again. Yeah.
Oops, I did it. But you know, that's what I love about tattoos, and I respect tattoos, is because people do them. There's a meaning, right?
Most
and there's
of
people.
The time.
And there's people that do it on impulse, or they finally get a tattoo gun on their own, and they're like, oh, okay.
Exactly. So far, all of my 7 tattoos, yes, because I have 7, all of them have a meaning. So I hope I don't get a drunk tattoo sometime, or I regret something. Nah, I'm just kidding. No, I would never do that. I would never do that.
I don't know. Never say never.
Never say never.
Okay, that'll be another episode one day. We're like, all right, Gabi, tell me about your drunk tattoo.
I'm gonna have like a Chivas.
Oh God, like a piece like right there, and like in your cheek. la post molona de Chivas.
I don't know. I'm thinking about that, actually. I'm thinking about getting a Chivas tattoo, but I don't know how cheesy that is. So I don't know. Well, I have to get like
you can classy it up. You can classy it up.
Exactly. That's what I don't want, like a goat. Like I don't want it to be like so literal. Like I want it to be like you know, like minimalistic or something. Like, oh, you're already laughing at me like so much.
Well, yeah, because imagine people going, "Is that a goat?" And you're like, "It's a chiva." It's like, yeah, a goat.
It's a chiva, damn it.
I go for the chiva. It's like you go for the goats. It's like, man, yeah. I'll be like, so you like birria is what you like. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, no, actually, funny story. I don't eat birria because it's like, I'm not eating a goat. Come on, that's my team.
That's sagrado.
That's my people. Exactly, it's el rebaño sagrado. I'm not eating.
You'll eat a flaming a flaming chicken, right? Or águila. Either one.
How was that with the last?
Pollo rostizado or something.
Yeah. Chicken on fire, bird on fire.
Bird on fire. So check out that episode from our good friend from Australia who talked about, you know, his
shout out to Victor.
Victor, shout out, man. Good team. Again, we have a lot of good fans. A lot of our friends that, you know, we've invited and we were co-hosting that are big fans. Like they were reposting and saying, "Oh my gosh, good, congratulations!" Even Sergio, right, our fearless leader of PVA, is like, "I have some cool friends," and
we are already getting so much love. So thank you guys. I hope we get a lot more because this is going to be so good. But we are already getting a lot of support, and my heart is so happy because this was like we like did it in like 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah. We started talking about it, and then we really got serious like 2 weeks ago, and then here you go. Before you know it, we got images, we got some photos, and here we are, right? Like this is it.
Exactly. This is it. This is it.
That just tells you the power of two again powerhouse people
great
that
minds think alike.
because it's not easy.
Made it happen.
people. It's not easy to do it by yourself, right? Get
No.
help. Find somebody else who has a passion for something you have a passion
And
for.
that drive, like, hey, I'm doing this. Hey, I'm doing that. Hey, I already have the hosting thing, and already have the website. And hey, I already have the branding. Blah, blah, blah. It was like
Well,
crazy.
It's like a competition. Like G was like, I got this. I'm like, oh really? Oh, I got this. And
Exactly.
I got this.
And I was like, hey, I'm going to look at the website. And no, I already have it. Like, okay, it was going to be like that. And this is how things happen, people. This is because if you plan so much, I don't know. And I don't want to shade on anybody, but sometimes this kind of projects, this is the magic about them. Like the quickness and the drive and the passion. And I don't know.
Yeah.
I just think we just made it happen because we really want this to happen.
There's a lot of talking, and I love that. I love the dreaming. I love like, hey, let's but nothing happens, right? People just dream, and I love dreams, but then you got to have action, and we went for it 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah, true story.
2 weeks. True story.
True story. So, hey, let us know, what do you think about our branding? I mean, it's so amazing. Shout out to Ilse, our amazing graphic designer, because this is like made so quickly, but it's amazing. In my opinion, it's very nice. It's very simple. It's very clean, and it's like perfect because it's a pretty stash and a pretty lash.
Very clean, very clean. Again, I was somebody who again saw someone who's talented, right? Using our resources, and I love it. I love it as well. So people will be going, man. People have been telling me like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm excited about what you guys are doing, and I'm like, good.
And we are getting a lot of followers.
Spread the word.
Exactly. We're getting a lot of followers on Twitter, on Instagram. It's so amazing because, again, a lot of friends that believe in us and believe in our drive and the project, and they're super, super supportive. And I'm so, so, so happy. And I hope we can make this like huge. And of course, we're going to have guests eventually, and it's going to be amazing to have some of you in here chatting with us and drinking with us. Yeah,
make sure to tell us. And again, I'm drinking a Kentucky Mule, which is whiskey, ginger beer, with a little bit of splash of lime.
Never had one of those.
Never had.
You're gonna have to introduce me to those when I go, if I ever go to Arizona.
Well, you say you never want. Well, I don't know why you don't want to.
Hot. It's so hot.
But you're all about like the devil girl behind you, and come on, come to the fire. We should have some background music. Let's go to. I don't even know the song. Never mind. But when I was drinking it, she goes, "What did you say I was drinking when you saw me?"
I thought he was drinking mate.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, it kind of does. I never had it, but I've always wanted to try it.
It looks like
like the Argentinos and Uruguayos, maybe. I don't know. Uruguayos.
Uruguayos.
Exactly. I want to try it. I heard that it's a lot stronger than coffee. So
yeah, I never had it. Also, so maybe we should
comment if you're watching. If you tried it before, let us know about it.
Let us know.
Hey, maybe it'll be an episode. Hey, we'll make our own and we'll be just sipping it away. Maybe we'll feel something. Maybe we'll start to see horoscopes appearing in the sky.
Stop. So this is going to be also something that is going on. Like, he's going to be teasing me, I'm going to be teasing him, and we're going to be like all over each other about like, hey, you said this, hey, you said that. So yeah, that's what brotherhood works, right?
Yeah, 100%. Cheers to that. Oh my gosh, Gabby. So this is our premiere again. Thank you everybody that's been watching. I want to hear it. Seriously, this is where I'm going to continue to encourage, like, just comment below. Hey,
what do you
know what?
Listen?
Let's do the first one right here. Like, comment like, hey, who do you think has a better drink? The Gabi with their michelada from Sol, that gives you heartburn and has cebolla.
Not sponsored.
And or me, a Kentucky Mule if you had a Moscow Mule, or even a Mexican Mule, because you can do this with tequila también. Just so you know, try it out.
The recipe.
But you have to have the copper mug or the copper mug.
Really?
Yeah, because it keeps it cool. It's just a better for it. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get one of those too.
We're gonna have to have an affiliate link to, like, where did I get the mug? Go ahead and buy it on Instagram.
Exactly.
On Amazon.
Stache and Lash code for 10% off.
Yeah, well, again, help. If you want this to continue to keep going, man, we need your help, need your support, need you comment, need you to just get involved, man. Tell us, like, honestly, what you think of what's going on. Speaking of that, horoscopes. What's yours?
Aries.
It
And
makes
the
sense.
first, explain, please.
Isn't Aries like the god of war?
What?
No.
No.
Oh, I thought that was Aries, the god of war.
Aries is a goat, actually. It's a goat, so it's
Cállate.
perfect.
No, be
Exactly,
quiet.
it's perfect. Yes, the first.
Now I know your tattoo. You're gonna get an Aries.
Okay, spoiler alert.
You have one
Exactly,
already.
that was what I was like thinking about, because I was like, okay, I don't want a literal goat like Chivas, but I can get like a goat with an Aries or whatever. But I already have an Aries tattoo. Actually,
Okay.
This is the constellation for everybody that's interested. So yeah, I already have an Aries tattoo. I just need my goat tattoo. So yeah, Aries are
Maybe you can put a.
fierce and neurotic.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, totally
that makes sense. That makes
You're like
sense.
fierce and neurotic.
A neurotic. Yeah.
All right, so I'm a Pisces. So tell me about me.
So we're exactly the opposite.
Okay, which makes sense again.
Which
Yeah,
makes sense again because we. It's going to sound so cheesy, but we complement each other in the
Okay.
sense that you are the calm. Are we already getting into horoscopes? Great. Okay, so.
Oh no, we only have 5 minutes, Gabby, so we gotta wrap it up.
Oh, no.
Hey, this
So,
is a
yeah.
teaser. More to come because honestly, people are gonna be like, okay, she knows her stuff. She knows her shit
I
about
know,
horoscopes.
We know our stuff. Yeah, we're going to talk about Star Wars people, and you're going to be like, shut up! Because we're going to be all over the place. But yeah, it's very interesting because we are exactly opposites. So that's what makes it work. There you go.
Interesting. Yeah, balance
There
each
you
other
go.
out. I bring
Exactly.
you. I
I'm
bring
a
you to
fire
Earth.
sign. I'm a fire sign, and I
And
believe
I'm a water.
Pisces is a water
Water.
sign. So that is what it means.
Yeah.
We're exactly the opposite of it because I'm going to be like super crazy sometimes. And you're going to be like, whoa.
I'm gonna bring my bucket of water
Chill.
and throw it
Exactly,
at you. and be
exactly. Like,
like,
chill, please, the F down. Exactly. And I'm going to be like, hey, C, come on, let's go. You know?
yeah. Well, I don't know.
And this is exactly what happened with the creation of this podcast.
It is. It's interesting how it all came together. Again, that's where you would do something and I'll do something, and again, it's just balancing each other out. You compliment and get things done that I probably would be like, I don't like doing that. That's so boring. But you're like, I love it. That gives me energy, and I'm like, okay, do it.
Exactly.
I don't want to do it. It's all you. But yeah, again, premiere episode. Thank you, for everybody that's watching. If you are watching, again, just go ahead and put in the comments in whatever platform you're looking at. Let us know where you're calling from or where you're watching from, what cities. Definitely want to hear where you're at because I want to see. It's gonna be a challenge, Gabby. I know I might have an advantage because this is English, right? So advantage US, but I'm going to challenge you that there are going to be a lot of folks in Mexico who are going to watch this and go,
Hopefully, because funny story is that a lot of people associate me with a USA audience, like because I'm tweeting in English and because my stories in IG are in English, and not everybody, but a lot of people think I am actually living in the US, and I'm like, no. Actually, no, I'm just a freak for the language. And that's going to be interesting. And also it's going to be a challenge for me because I've never done this before. I mean, I talk on a regular basis to a lot of people in English, but this is like, I've never done this before. And this is a very interesting challenge for me to see if I can make it through. And I mean, it's already been half an hour. I think I've been like pretty decent. I haven't thrown any Spanglish words here and there, which is going to happen, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're pretty good. And this is a very interesting challenge for me. And I hope a lot of people from Mexico are watching and bear with me. I know, again, she's speaking in English, but bear with us here because this is a mostly an English project.
Yeah, it is. I know for a lot of our Spanish followers that follow us from Pancho Villa's army, and a lot of our episodes are probably going, oh, but sabes que? Like, give it a try. Like, hey, we'll entertain you. You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I think I know what they're talking about. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, just nod your head and say, that's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
and
you know what?
This is another way for bringing two audiences together.
100%.
Right?
Yeah, because, again, Gabby is still going to get invited to, PVA and being co-host, of course.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
well,
you.
I don't know. Maybe.
I got a couple of questions about this because like, hey, are you still doing the PVA? I'm like, I don't know.
Yes.
For once, I'm not a regular co-host, so I don't know. So
Well, you never
hopefully-
know. You never know. You can get promoted. We'll see. We'll
I'm
see.
gonna get promoted. I don't know. Hopefully. But yeah, we're still
Yeah.
doing both projects, but of course we had to like make huge differences between the two of them, right? PVA is
100%.
one thing, and Stache and Lash.
PBA is all about la selección, all about soccer community, bring us together, and Stache and Lash is bringing two different worlds together.
Exactly.
That's you know what, I like that slogan, bringing two different worlds together.
Bringing two different worlds together.
And that is our slogan.
Yeah. And scene.
And seed. So as we wrap up, we're going to keep this short. This is just an intro, so you know a little bit about what to expect. The crazy horoscope lady versus the common collective.
And
Cool.
the cool
Water
serene,
sign, green,
yes, exactly,
mellow.
like yes, exactly.
Mellow yellow.
And the
Yeah.
loud Latin lady.
And I'm the sexy Latin man.
I know.
All right. So, Gabi, let's so we can start. Again, start building our fan base and start building our followers. Let's share a couple of our platforms. So I can start off first, and then you can go if you want to go next. My Instagram, if you want to follow me, is Sargento_PVA. Follow me anytime. I'm not, I post stuff. Post a lot of PVA stuff there, but you're gonna also start seeing some of the Stache and Lash stuff in there as well with our actual Instagram handle. My Twitter handle is Sargento T. Gabi, what is yours? And then tell us about our Stache and Lash handles.
Oh, Stache and Lash handles first. So it's at Stache Lash, both Instagram and Twitter. It's exactly the same handle, at Stache Lash. Are you laughing because I screwed up? You are, right? Okay, so let me tell you about what happened 2 days ago. So we had all our socials ready to go, and it was actually on Twitter. It was at Stache and Lash. And I was like making a few adjustments and getting the image on and doing like the bio and whatever. And stupid me changed the date of birth. I don't know what I did because I do social media. I did it for a living, so I know this stuff. So I was super upset. And I changed the date. Long story short, Twitter blocked me because I was underage. So I was like, what the F? And we lost that account, unfortunately, but it turned out great because now we are Stache Lash, which sounds better. It's shorter. It's
sweet,
exactly,
and to the point.
Exactly, to the point. And I managed to change also our IG account to be exactly the same. So that is pretty good marketing right there.
Yeah, you learn from mistakes, and I think
Oh my God.
And I was talking her off the ledge. I'm like, Gabi, gee, it's fine, we got it.
And I'm like,
and that was her fire, and me going, calm down.
Exactly. There you go. There you go. And don't tell me you don't believe in horoscopes. There you go.
No, that's just
That's coincidence. Like that's science.
that's science.
No.
All right, Gabi. So, what's your other handles?
Oh, and my personal handles. Twitter is @dadboopgirl. I always get confused. @dadboopgirl, and Instagram is @thatyogamom.
Yogamom.
Yogamom. Yogamom.
Okay.
I'm gonna write them.
You know
right
where this
here
is gonna
because
go. This is gonna be great.
What?
This is gonna be great. Yogamom.
Yogamom.
So every time I see it, I'm like, hey, what's up, Yogamom? How you doing? Yogamom.
See? This is a challenge for me. I don't speak English every single day, so there you go.
It's like you decided to go like, I'm going to speak English American to more like English British, but with speech impediment. Yogamom. Hello, Mom. Top of the morning to you, Mom.
Yoga mom.
Thank you.
No, mom. Oh my God.
Yeah, people are going to start going, how do you spell mom? Is it M-U-M?
Bear with me, people. I'm Mexican.
I'm going to put it down here for folks to just make it easy to follow. But Gabi G,
Oh my God.
thank you again
Thank
for
you.
making our premiere an amazing premiere. Again, be ready. This is 30 minutes. we just touched the surface. We're gonna go, but we're gonna try to make it meaningful. So join us next week when we talk about La Independencia de Mexico, Mexican Independence Day, how we celebrate it on
everything about being Mexican, carajo.
Carajo. Yeah. Okay. There it is.
Thank you everyone for watching. Please let us know what you think.
I'm going to try to make her laugh so much that her lashes are going to start to go.
True story. It's true story. I'm going to have to wear waterproof mascara from now on, my friend.
I think every week she's going to get a new tattoo and we're going to talk about it. That's the goal.
Oh, that's a good idea. I don't know if my wallet can handle that, but yeah, I'm going to try.
It's expensive. All right. Okay, cool. Well, G, again, thank you so much. Everybody, thank you for following us.
Let us know. Let us know. What do you think?
What do you think? Tell us. Spread it. Share it.
Exactly. What do you want us to wear? I'm just kidding.
What are you wearing today? I don't know.
Yeah, let us know. Please let us know. What do you think? Every comment helps, and we appreciate so much you for watching and for giving us all that love and support that we are already getting. So
yeah, you know what? It took a pandemic to get this going. So hey, just watch out.
So many things happening during pandemic.
And you know what? I totally forgot about this, Gabby. Also, we can't say anything. You know, I forgot about this, and I can't. I'm upset that I forgot about this. I'm glad you're okay. I know that you guys had an earthquake. A few days ago, right? So
yes. A few days ago, it was a massive earthquake.
7 point something, no?
7.1. Yeah, it was pretty bad. But again, I was talking to a friend, and we, in a sad way, but in a good way, we are very used to it. So we know exactly what to do. We know exactly how to react, how to help in case it's needed. So yeah, it was horrific. And personally, I have a very traumatic experience because back in 2017, I was at my old job in 44th floor, in a building in the 44th floor. And it was, I thought I was going to die. I'm not even exaggerating. It was horrific. And 2 days ago, it was very, very bad. But fortunately, we are okay. Everybody is okay. There are not so many things to consider about loss and like what happened in 2017.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you very much. We are all okay. But again, as I was telling a friend, we are tough. We are tough people, and we can handle this anytime it comes to our lives. So we just have to be prepared, informed, and be ready.
No, be ready. And again, that's one thing about Mexico is that when things like that happen, people help each other out. We always see the images and. People from this side always have a special place in our heart. We're always, making sure that our loved ones, because we have family there, we have friends, we have a connection, and we want to make sure that everybody is safe. So I'm glad to hear that, Gabi. And again, I'm glad. I hate to close out in a sad note, but
but it's fine. It's fine.
At the same time, this is something we can also talk about as well, right? Is talk about, hey, what is life like in Mexico, in Mexico City? And being in that, you never know because you never know.
You never know.
Yeah. And again, we can just kind of talk maybe a little bit about that as well. And everything that's going on in this crazy world of ours. So,
yeah, that's a very good closing point. Maybe to just in the next episode about being Mexican and what it means to be Mexican and living in Mexico and for me. And this is a very good point. Like being ready and being Mexican, being together as a nation when something like that happens. Yeah,
100%. Yeah, we could definitely talk about that. So with that, we didn't talk about this, Gabi. How are we gonna sign off?
I don't know. Let us know.
Oh, wow.
What if everybody let us know how to
it's always awkward because we can say, okay, bye everybody, but
exactly, like signing off, but we have to think about something.
We got to think of something now. All right, so I'm gonna in the spot. Here we go. So thank you again for joining us. This is again the Stache along with
the Lash. Thank you for watching, everybody.
Join us next week as we bring you more content and more fun. Hasta luego. Bye bye. That's how you do it. Bye bye.
Bye bye.